Welcome back to Soul Renovation. I'm Adeline Atlas, 7 times published author. Prayers work. Tables turn. Period. This isn't just optimism. It's spiritual mathematics. What you send up in faith will never return void. What's done in silence is seen in the spirit. The ones who sow in private will be honored in public. And every table built to exclude you will become a stage to honor you, once the timing is right. Let's sit in this one. 2 things I know for sure. Prayers work, and the tables eventually turn. Not maybe, not if you're lucky, not if you work hard enough. Eventually, always, in divine time. And when it flips, you won't even need to clap back, because the blessing will speak for itself. We forget sometimes that prayer is strategy. It's warfare, it's blueprint, it's movement in the unseen when everything in the scene looks stagnant. You can grind for years and feel like nothing's happening, but what prayer is doing behind the scenes is building the structure for your next level. And you don't see it until boom. The door swings open, the right name gets mentioned, the breakthrough lands right when it looks like you were about to break down. Don't mistake delay for denial. Don't confuse silence with absence. God has never missed your prayers. He's just answering on the level of your calling, not your timeline. And then there's the second half. The tables eventually turn. Always. You may have been laughed at, overlooked, misread. You may have been counted out, lied on, or left behind. But heaven doesn't operate on clout. It operates on truth. And the truth always rises, always returns. Sometimes slowly, sometimes with fire, but always. There's a divine clock ticking over every situation. And the same people who judged your process, mocked your prayers, or ignored your elevation will one day have to witness the result. Not because you forced it, but because you stayed aligned, because you didn't fold. Because you built in silence when no one clapped. Tables turn when you least expect them. They turn in boardrooms. They turn in courtrooms. They turn in family dynamics, friendships, finances. And suddenly, the same seat they didn't want to give you, you own the table now. But here's the thing. This isn't about revenge. This isn't about ego. This is about vindication through vibration. It's about staying so locked into your spirit that heaven makes the announcement for you. That's why your only job is to stay faithful to what you know is true. Not what they said, not how they moved, not how long it's taking, but what you already saw in the spirit before it ever materialized. So if you're in a season where it feels like your prayers are going unheard, pause. The silence is not rejection. It's preparation. And if you're in a season where you feel misunderstood, mistreated, or misused, breathe. Because tables, they turn slowly, and then all at once. What you cried about in the dark, that gets crowned in the light. What you surrendered in private, that gets restored in public. And the best part, you won't have to lift a finger. Because when God flips the table, it flips completely. And all you'll be required to do is sit in your seat and stay in your peace. The School of Soul Vault is my private monthly membership designed for those who are done just listening and ready to start building. Inside, you get full access to my video series, the unfiltered teachings, the strategy, the game plans, everything I don't share anywhere else. If you're ready to grow in silence and rise with precision, this is where it happens. Join the vault, monthly access, lifetime impact. You're not here to play small. You're here to activate. If this hit, it's not random. It's time. The vault is open. Full access, full frequency, full fire. Join the School of Soul Vault and step into the teachings that rewire your energy, strategy, and spirit. Monthly membership, infinite return. Go claim what's already yours.